So what's your name?
OG Bamm.
So OG Bamm. I just saw that you just got out the penitentiary for doing 37 years. You want to elaborate, how that went about and things that led up to you getting released?
Man, I went to prison on a double murder. Stole two brother lives with some bullshit because they was ratting on some people. Went down on the automatic reversal. Got back on my appeal. They gave me 30 years on appeal. I ended up doing 30 plus because I caught jailhouse time. I've been home like 5 years, man. It's the longest I've been on the street since I was 12 years old. I was just a street cat. I was a hood dude. I was attracted to the streets, you understand what I mean? And I thought I was doing what the streets called me to do. But instead I was doing myself a disfavor instead of a favor. I did my community a lot of disfavors based on my gang banging activities, you understand what I'm saying? My murders wasn't gang related, it was hood related. When I say hood related, I'm not talking about my neighborhood, I'm talking about street. It was street related. I'm gonna do that against people that be in the telling, pointing fingers at people. Today, man, I don't care how another person live their life. It's about how I'm living my life. You understand what I'm saying? First time I ever went to the county jail was in 1978. Robbing Safeway. My mother and father bailed me out. I go to prison in 79. Do 8 years on a 13-year sentence. Get out, stayed out 45 days and caught the double. But now I'm out here, man, trying to live a positive and productive life, trying to bring peace and unity in my community. I used to be a Ku Klux Klansman in a black man's body. I believe every gang member that take another black man's life, that's what he is. That's what he represents. He represents the Klansman just in a black man's body. I can't see myself being willing to want to hurt anybody that look like me anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have no black man as enemy. I love everything that's black and I respect everything that's black. I might not like what's black, but I respect everything that's black and I demand respect on my blackness. I stand on my blackness. Today I'm willing to die for my blackness, not for the color of a bandana or some concrete I ain't gonna never own.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's really a sad story, Sinatra, man. It's chaotic on the streets now from my generation to your generation. A lot of us believe, not us, a lot of people believe that gang banging is watered down. It's not watered down, it's the dudes that's gang banging now don't have no morals or integrity or principles about themselves. It wasn't this violent when I first started gang banging in 1971. And this is what Raymond Washington didn't want Crip to be like this. LB and them, the founders of Rules and the founders of Brims and all that, a lot of these, they didn't want, gangs was created to protect the community. Instead, we started doing a disfavor. We started tearing up the community. So I'm a firm believer that I'm not a product of my environment, that my environment is a product of me. I'm the one destroying my community. You see, they show movies saying, and you hear white society sit up and say, yeah, the only thing black kids had to look at was pimps and drug dealers. But when I was going to school, man, wasn't no people on the corner selling dope. If you wanted to go see a pimp, you had to go see Superfly. You understand what I'm saying? The crack epidemic came to the city and it fell in the hands of us and we destroyed our own community. You understand what I'm saying? That a lot of dudes, mothers and fathers became addicted to drugs. They blame us on drive-bys. No, don't blame the black gang members on drive-bys. They was doing drive-bys in Al Capone them days. You understand what I'm saying? People don't get that.
The mafia and stuff like that.
A lot of people believe gang banging. You gang bang because you came from a broken home. I came from a two-parent home, man. My father was my first baseball coach. You understand what I'm saying? My uncles and aunties and grandfathers, the men in my life was positive role models. My father was my hero. My idol was my big cousin, Lil Ali. Used to be from Nutty Block. Retired from Chrysler. You understand what I'm saying? Never been to jail, never been to prison. Now he done retired, he made two low riders again, selling for $30,000 and $40,000 a piece. You understand what I'm saying? Today, man, I'm just trying to live a positive life and try to be a positive role model in my homies' kids' life, and my great nieces and nephews, and my stepkids' life, and as well as the kids in the community. I'm trying to be a mentor out here. I'm trying to save a kid from going through what I done went through, because I done already made the mistakes. I done ran into the wall. That child ain't never got to run into that wall again. First, I wanted to put a whole lot of energy on the black little boys growing up, and no, these black women need some role models, some man figures in their life too.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We can't sit up and want to be our kids' friends when we wasn't our parents' friends till we got grown.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? See, I don't respect the fact that if I had a child and my child 13 and I allowed my child to smoke weed and me and my child sitting on the porch smoking a blunt, I don't supposed to smoke weed with my child friends.
That's right.
That's not my child, but you got parents that's doing that, right? And that's not parenting. I look down at brothers that still gang banging, they got grandkids and kids and still got their pants hanging off their ass and talking about cousin blood, on Paru, on Crip. No, that ain't what being a father is about. You giving your hood 100 and you giving your kids less than 100. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I want to show society, that blacks, we are a caring and compassionate race, but we know how to embrace everybody else except embracing ourselves. I understand you can't generate love if you don't know how to love yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I just learned how to love myself. That's why I've been on these streets so long. It's because of brothers your age that keep me grounded. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them dudes that point fingers at the youngsters, man, because watch this. They emulating us, my generation.
Yeah.
It's somebody that's trying to be another band, but it's only one. You understand what I'm saying? I love all my young homies. A lot of my young homies, your ages, a lot of them is my inspiration. Junebug, Insane, Bone, Redbird, Vine. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of them, my little great nephew, Fat Daddy, Scooter. You know, my first great nephew graduated from Tuskegee. You understand what I'm saying? His little brother go to Utah Tech. You understand what I'm saying? I had a niece graduate from Howard University. Those is inspirations for me to want to live my life and do better in my life. You know, my goddaughter Shelly, one of her daughters, her oldest daughter, on her way to college. So, you know, hey man, I got a lot to live for and want to be about, you know. So shouts out to the people that love me and taught me how to love myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I lost my mother when I was in the pen, my father. You know what I mean? I lost a lot when I was in the penitentiary, and I ain't trying to lose no more, man. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just, life is what it is, man. It's what we make it. It ain't what nobody else make it. I'm trying to create my heaven right here on earth. I done live 2 lifestyles in one life. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how I'm getting down, you know. But,
so, in regards to Crip, you got Tookie Williams and you got Raymond Washington. Why don't Jamel Barnes get as much recognition in the Crip? You know, just being
Jamel,
a founding father.
Jamel got recognition. That was Tookie. Him and Tookie was partners real tight. They was road dogs. Jamel is like on a mental thing right now, so he losing credentials. I don't, you understand what I'm saying? For us being the founder of Crip, it ain't #1 founder of Crip, and that was Raymond.
Okay.
It was 15, 20 Crips before Tookie became a Crip.
Oh.
Tookie was the leader of the West Side.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? But Raymond started Crip. Mac Thomas, the head honcho, brought Crip into Compton. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't one of them dudes that shout their names. I knew these brothers personally. Raymond, Mac Thomas, them, Big Ant Sue, Mona Scarby, them was and Marcellus, and them, a lot of brothers in Hale Honcho, Lil Honcho. Brothers, my big homies, Pitbull, Great Cross, Mac Washington. You feel what I'm saying? But Jamel, it's a trip, man. When each person passed, everybody tried to defame their character, tried to take the shine away from them, and tried to make themselves face like they the ones.
Trying to rewrite history.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And we all got our own history, we all got our own truth, but it's on. Sometimes we got to learn how to decipher the truth, the real from the fake, and most people ain't getting that. You know what I mean? But as far as that, Jamel, he's creating this backslash. He's receiving base. I think he got mental issues. I can't confirm that. I ain't a psychiatrist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, you know. I mean, Jamel ran the Avalon Gardens, man. You know, he ran the Avalon Gardens. From the east came the best, from the west came the rest, right? You get H0miclde Gangsters claimed Tookie, but Tookie wasn't from H0miclde Gangsters. Tookie was a West Side Crip.
Yeah.
East Coasters claimed Raymond. Raymond wasn't no East Coast Crip. Raymond was a dude that started Crip on the east side. Raymond was, whatever hood he went to, he was that
east side.
When Raymond came to Compton, if he was there, that's his hood. He represented Crip. Tookie then represented Crip. Tookie became a more responsible individual on death row. Right? We took a loss when they executed Tookie.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm trying to keep his dream alive by saying, let's say the kids, man, because the kids is what matters. It takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a village to keep the village intact. If you really, to go beyond my point of history, OG Cuse is the one to reach out to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, where's he from for the people that don't know?
OG Cuse is a Magnificent Seven, but that was one of my mentors in the pen. That's my big homie. You understand what I'm saying? And his brother was just as big as Jamil, Big Mouse. Mouse used to buff with Tookie.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I heard him,
and Jamil, Cube's brother, Rusty, was from A-Trey Gangster, resting in peace. A lot of these brothers, man, they get on YouTube, they speak on Tookie and Raymond and Mac and Jamil and them, but a lot of them didn't know them. They going by third-hand information. See, the best gang story in the me is H0miclde videos.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And you tapping into part of what H0miclde got for me.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we can't always go by what we hear. Sometimes we got to go to the source.
To the source, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Gangbanging wasn't meant for everybody. The streets wasn't meant for everybody. So not you. That's why they got a thing called sidewalks, man.